Hello, happy Easter Saturday. Here we are, the day in between two big events. Yesterday we reflected on Good Friday and Jesus's crucifixion and his death and just the weight of that. And tomorrow we will celebrate his resurrection and his conquer over death. But today I just wanted to take a little bit of time to reflect on how Saturday may have felt at the time that these events happened. How did Saturday feel to his disciples, Jesus's disciples, and to those who also despised him? So I want to begin by reading a passage from Matthew. This is chapter 27, and in Matthew, this is the only glimpse that we have of the events on Saturday. This is verses 62 to 66. The next day, the one after Preparation Day, the chief priests and the Pharisees went to Pilate. "Sir," they said, "we remember that while he was still alive, that deceiver said, 'After 3 days I will rise again.' So give the order for the tomb to be made secure until the 3rd day. Otherwise, his disciples may come and steal the body and tell the people that he has been raised from the dead. This last deception will be worse than the first." "Take a guard," Pilate answered. "Go, make the tomb as secure as you know how." So they went and made the tomb secure by putting a seal on the stone and posting the guard. So I think this is interesting to read, especially that the chief priests referred to Jesus as the deceiver, because I think on some level that maybe they were afraid that Jesus was going to rise from the dead and was going to be who he said he was. And they kind of play it off to Pilate as if, well, we better cover it just in case his disciples come and steal the body. But I really wonder if at a deeper level they were afraid that he would fulfill the prophecy. And while reflecting on their feelings on this Saturday, I also, on the flip side, think about how did his disciples feel? Because I think even though they were following him and learning from Jesus, they didn't get what was going on. And I think, unfortunately, on Saturday, there were a lot of feelings of despair and loss and defeat because they thought Jesus was gone. And I'm going to read an excerpt from a book called The Broken Body by Jean Vanier. He is an author. And this excerpt, I think, really puts into words the sadness that most likely was taking place on Saturday. Unfortunately, the disciples didn't realize what was going to happen on Sunday, but I will begin here. So, then his dead body was taken to a tomb, and a huge rock was placed over the entrance. He descended into the earth. He had to go on descending into the deepest experience of death, entering the place of furthest separation from God, until he could descend no further. It was not easy for the disciples to believe in the transformation that was being accomplished. They knew only that the body of Jesus was broken and dead, and they saw that their hearts and their unity were also in pieces. Judas has committed suicide. Peter is hiding in shame and remorse. 2 of the disciples, judging the reports of women that Jesus had been seen alive as obviously hysterical, break from the group and leave for Emmaus. All of them are crushed by despair. Their wonderful dream has exploded. It is all over, finished. So I just feel that weight. They had been learning from him, been mocked for following him. And I just reflect on personally how this relates to our lives. And do we sometimes feel defeated for following Jesus? And do we doubt, unfortunately, what he's doing in our lives and what he's going to accomplish? So I really would challenge you all today to reflect on just, do you believe Jesus? And do you believe in the power of the resurrection and what the Easter story means for our lives and how this truly changes everything and gives us freedom? And what does that freedom mean and what does that look like? It means we do not have to be burdened by regrets, by the schemes of the devil, and we can walk in joy every day and we can choose to serve God and choose to just live in his light as children of God. So that is my devotion for today, and I look forward to celebrating with you all tomorrow on Resurrection Sunday. See you later.